Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a little declutter. We've just got dirty brushes, we've got bags, we've got every single thing out on this desk. So we're just going to kind of get ready together and talk and clean. And if you want to see me get glam, then just keep on watching. Now I already primed with my Farsali Unicorn Essence, and I'm going to take my Milk Makeup Blur Stick. And we're just gonna get these pores hidden. I've heard people say that they don't like this, but I think if you keep rubbing it into the skin, it like warms up more. And I just love how it makes my pores look. I'm gonna take my Too Faced Born This Way and some Cover FX custom cover drops. This duo will give you all of the feels. You will be a full coverage masterpiece. And so I'm just gonna like mix these together, and then I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I'm gonna take these e.l.f. antioxidant booster drops, and we're just gonna put one. This is gonna help give that foundation a little more slip, and it won't make it so thick. Because I love this combo, but like if you're that type of person that likes to see a little skin through, this is not the duo for you. But adding in a nice little oil will kind of help give it some more blendability, and it'll also help it look nicer on the skin. You see these lies we are selling people? Like, girl, you think we're really this tan? No ma'am. And if you notice, I'm kind of doing my body and everything else before I blend in my face, and that's because when you let your foundation sit a little bit, it has like a little more coverage. And I feel especially with liquid foundations, they can tend to slip and slide, so this just kind of keeps them in place. And I feel like that's just such a good skin day. Like, it's not too dewy, it's not too matte, it's just right. Also, girl, look at this. Oh my god, I think it's time for her to hit the trash can. Now I'm gonna take a little ColourPop concealer, and lately I haven't been setting with powder. If you watched my little video about the Twintorials skin, then you already know this, but honestly, like, game changed. Powder who? No need to spend your money on all that. If you do have more oily skin, then I would, you know, say do you. But for me, with my dry ass skin, honey, it's just not happening. There's just stuff all over this desk. I am never gonna catch up to it. I'm also gonna contour with my ABH foundation stick in Chestnut. Now we're gonna blend that out with a little brush. I've been liking kind of like having it wider right here, and then keeping it a little smaller as we go in. And I know that this looks crazy, but you just take your little beauty blender, pounce, 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 under, around, and I like to hit right on the apples of the cheeks. And now with the nose, I'm going over it and kind of like on the side right here. I've been bringing it onto the sides, and I feel like it keeps like this part of your face open and bright. Now on a dirty little Morphe sponge, I'm gonna take some ABH bronzer and Tawny. This is like my ride or die bronzer. It's like dark enough to where I can like see a difference, and it's not so dark that it's like orange. It's got like a rosy undertone. So if you're someone like me, you know, you've got like a pinkish, yellowy like complexion, and you just think that there's some bronzers that are a little too orange, I would definitely hit these up. Does anybody else contour their body? Like, the collarbones are such a fun area to play with. I'm trying to like organize my highlighters to where they can like actually like stand up and my drawer can like close, and it's just not happening. Oh my god, I keep dropping everything. I have literally so many lipsticks that I don't even know what to like do with myself. I have some things right here that were just flops, like this Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie. It was supposed to be like a holographic lip gloss. It was literally just clear and it wasn't even that glossy. Like, they really tried it. Also, I'm getting rid of these Maybelline lipsticks, the Superstay Ink. I really wanted to like these. Y'all know I love a bold lip, so this blue really spoke to me, but it's just not it, like, at all. It's so dry, and I tried as hard as I could and could not get it off of my lips. Like, it was insane. Also, this L'Oreal metallic lip. I'm growing out of metallic lips. It's really not the move. This one is not, like, vibrant. I bought it around Mardi Gras, and it was, like, poop on my lips. It was not purple. Also, like, girl, whose grandma gave me this Clinique lipstick? This packaging is from, like, 1982. Also, this NYX Angel Veil Primer. Not it. Also, like, this Milani lipstick. Like, that's cute and all, but I really don't gravitate towards colors like this anymore. Even though the formula and the packaging is absolutely stunning. Also, if you're into, like, SFX makeup or just really fun, creative looks, skip the cream makeup at Halloween time, okay? It's just, it is not worth it. I'm gonna pop a little of the ABH blush on. I'm taking the shade Rose from the Pool Party collection. I love all of their blush trios. I have literally all of them. They're not going anywhere. Okay, brow fails. Easy Breezy Brow from Maybelline. No. What is a toot, though, is the Brow Wiz from ABH. I use the shade Ebony, and I love the color. And it's not like an overly creamy stick that's gonna slide off of your face. Like, this will stay on until you take it off. And this one's out, so we're gonna now chunk her, R.I.P. And we're gonna do the Dip Brow Gel. I've been really liking having like a fluffed up brow. So I kind of go against the grain of my brow hairs. I also got these like Kat Von D samples and they look horrible and dry, so tossed. Now we're gonna move on to eyes real quick. I'm using the ColourPop concealer again. It's like sticky enough for you to like do stuff with it. Like, you can use it as an eyeshadow base, but it's not so sticky that like if you use it on your under eyes, you're gonna be like screwed and it's gonna come off. Now I'm actually gonna go ahead and set my lids. I just really don't want them to crease. Now, we all saw this coming, but I'm gonna dip into my Beauty Bay Bright Matte Palette, and I'm gonna take the shade right here, and I'm just gonna run that in the crease. I've been doing like so many like really colorful looks and bold cut creases and stuff, but sometimes I just miss like sitting here with a fluffy blending brush and just running a color through the crease. But like, it's hot outside. I'm feeling burnt, and so that's kind of what I want to do to my eyes, is make them like warm and burnt. Then I'm going to take the shade Devious from the ColourPop and Disney Villains, and I'm going to stamp that in my outer like corner And we're not gonna bring it all the way through the crease, just like a little bit. Now I'm gonna dip into the color Realness. This is like one of those hit or miss shades. I feel like things can go very wrong if they're not pigmented enough. And sometimes I feel like they're just too pigmented for their own good sometimes. Like, you literally just can't even blend anymore. And I just wanted that to like kind of darken the outer edge. And so I'm just gonna take our fluffy brush from earlier and kind of just diffuse all of it. And then I'm gonna take Feeling It, because it's just a little bit warmer. And I'm gonna kind of go through the lower part of my crease and over that last shade. Do y'all ever have a moment where you like don't use an eyeshadow color for like a long time and then like you revisit them and you're like, oh hello. That's me with brown literally every day. I'm going back in with Bare Necessities from the Beauty Bay palette, and I'm kind of connecting it right in this inner portion to my nose contour. And with what's left on the brush, I'm just gonna go down like kind of the tops of the nose and reinforce that contour. Now I'm gonna go back in with this shade and kind of mix it with this one. We're gonna smoke out our lash line with that. And I haven't been going all the way in. I'll stop like right here, because I have like a crease that runs under my eye. And I find that if I pack too much shadow on, it kind of makes it break up. I'm gonna take this Super Shock Shadow from ColourPop in the shade Sequin. I'm just mesmerized by this. And we're gonna put that on the lid. I'm just gonna take my finger. I'm gonna take some of my Ofra All the Lights, and we're gonna pop that on the inner corner. And kind of bring it down. I almost like to connect it with my lower lash line. And then I'm gonna take like the darker one and pop that on the center of my ColourPop shade. I'm just gonna pop a little more of that right on the brow bone. We're also gonna pop it on the nose, the Cupid's bow. I'm gonna kind of mix the pink and the yellow and just hit that skin lightly. Now I'm gonna take my ABH lipstick in Honey. Isn't that such a good brownie nude? I'm also gonna take some Urban Decay. This is in the shade Lawbreaker. It's like a sheer lipstick. And it's a little bit darker. Now, last but not least, we're gonna give this body some glow with my Ofra All of the Lights. And I love hitting just the points where that light is gonna shine. Now I'm gonna set with some Mario Badescu mist. I'm also gonna do some NARS Climax mascara off camera, and I'll be right back. And this is the final look. I really hope you enjoyed watching this. I'm glad that I got my desk cleaned finally. I'll be sure to show you the clean product. And I've got so many brushes. We're gonna pan over. I have so many brushes to wash, but that is for another time. But thank you so much for watching. If you liked this and you liked me, don't forget to leave me a little like, comment, and subscribe to my channel before you go. And I will see you on the next one.